What's good, Jace? Merry Christmas to you. What's good, B-Dog? Hey, does anybody want to be a moderator for the channel? Does anybody have time like that? Christmas colors.
Up next, the Celtics taking on the 76ers. For the Boston Celtics, they can't be too disappointed.
Nice. Shouts out to Brazil. My boy Dan the Man is tuning in from Brazil. Rio de Janeiro or what? Where you at?
Celtics just moments away right after this.
Make sure you tell all your friends that Football Americano is on every other day on this channel. Make sure you subscribe to all your friends.
Alongside Greg Anthony, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and our reporter Harlan. And tonight, we'll be joined by the man with his finger on the pulse of the NBA. No one better than Shams Charania. Shams, it is so great to have you courtside with us.
Well, Kevin, thank you so much. Talking basketball is what and honestly, we were born to do, so let's do it.
And look at the guys by our side, man. We all love this game. Let's go right into it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Jrue Holiday.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
Now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Maxey and Oubre, they have the guard duties. Joel Embiid out there with Yabusele, and it's George in at the small forward. And for Boston, the small and power forwards, the star pair of Brown and Tatum. Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White, and it's Porzingis in at center. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. Maxey against Holiday.
Nice, appreciate it.
Launches it from deep, and it's Joel Embiid with the rebound. When you think about the great teams that we have seen and the great seasons that we have watched over the many decades, where do you think historically Boston's season will be placed?
The greatness of the Celtics can be measured in any one of their players can win an MVP, whether it's Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum, Jrue Holiday. They all have the ability, and Kristaps Porzingis, to all win individual accolades, but what makes them so great is they can sacrifice and be one for each other. You think about starting fives. The 2017 Warriors, the 24, 25, 25, 26 Celtics. For years to come, this Celtics group has a chance to compete.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Shooting two. And he makes the first. You know, Shams, you cover transactions all day long, all season long, and the Sixers have not been shy about making moves.
No other team has been more aggressive when you think about trying to figure out this puzzle around Joel Embiid and around Tyrese Maxey. They've always been movers and shakers. This is a franchise that bears watching moving forward, just seeing exactly what moves they made.
They always make headlines. You're exactly right. Now, here is George. They just worked San Antonio in that last game. Holiday looking over the floor.
Oh, let's go, Ben. Are you friends with Dan the Man?
Rebound by the 76ers. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
Yo, Ben, are you Dan the Man's friend?
A great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Here's Tatum. Paul George making his last shot. Good D by Embiid. And the influx of international players continues to just fill these rosters in the NBA. And Shams, it has truly become a global league.
It's truly a beautiful thing, right, Kevin? We want sports to bring people together, to really galvanize communities, no matter your ethnicity, no matter your gender, anything. And now I really feel we're breaking down a lot of barriers in the world.
And think, 3 of the top, 5, 6 players, we got Doncic. You know, we've got Porzingis, of course, who was such a nice player, but Antetokounmpo and Jokic. I mean, the names go on of key contributors to winning teams.
You have to make a case that the world team against the U.S. team, if they were ever stacked against each other, that would be a heck of a game.
Well, you and I would pay for the ticket, wouldn't we? I would pay to watch that.
I'm willing and able to.
I hope soon. And here's Holiday after the three-pointer from Joel Embiid. Tatum's shot is off.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
And Charms, I've always wondered, watching you, reading you, when did you first fall in love with the NBA? And when did you decide to cover it?
Really, when I was around 10, 11 years old, I grew up in Chicago right as the Bulls dynasty was starting. I wasn't quite old enough, but I was old enough to see some of those scrappy Bulls teams in the mid-2000s. And basketball was always a part of the national discourse, but also part of my life playing it, and then now being someone that's able to inform the audience in the public.
You know what? I'm looking up and down this table. I think we all feel the exact same way. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Jason Tatum's hurt?
Hey, Kevin. Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla has talked about the 2 J's, Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. He says they've been lumped together because they play a similar position, but they don't have to be similar. They've got to be able to express who they are and not.
Oh my God, I got the 76ers on this game. Jason Tatum is ruled out for the Celtics game today. Let's go.
One would be traded.
Go 76ers.
Making some changes here. There's 1:17 left in the first.
If I was a betting man, today's the day that I would go with Philly.
Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Get my odds.
He's not
What is it? 300 plus 300? Yeah.
Cornette passes to Hauser. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Cornette, defended by Drummond. Puts it up from 15. And the rebound goes to Martin.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Lowry's shot is good.
You got to love the fearless attitude of Lowry. Nice job getting inside and executing.
Here's Cornette. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
An old-school finish there with the finger roll. You got to be committed to a move like that, and he was.
Martin with a screen on Brown. Here's Lowry. Good work defensively by Horford.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Pass to Brown. Fires the 3. It's good from long range. Brown's got his second bucket of the night.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Lowry has the open look. Lowry can't get that one to fall. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we welcome you back to NBA action, a great tradition, Christmas Day basketball, here on 2K Sports. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report.
The 76ers leading by 3. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K, as you know, not too long ago, before his passing. He sat down for a couple hours, but I hate to rank him. And LeBron. So to begin the second quarter for the Philadelphia 76ers, Martin is out there with Joel Embiid. Then there's Lowry.
Yeah, I gotta call a timeout because the game put Jason Tatum in and he's hurt in real life, so he's not in the lineup. We gotta take him out the game, make it realistic. What's good, Bobby Boy? Madden 25? Do you play Madden 25? Can we get a game in at some point, my boy? Let's go. Appreciate you, my boy. Yeah, be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, tell your friends about it. And I'm looking for moderators on my chat. The more subscribers we get is the more I'm gonna need a mod. So if you think you could do that, or if you know anybody who think they'll be down to mod, it's pretty much like an all-day thing. Let me know.
And with the new broadcasting deals, NBA salaries figuring Shams to skyrocket.
And we're not even just talking about the players, Kevin. It's the coaches. It's the front office executives. Everyone is seeing some massive, massive paydays. Every single year, we're seeing the biggest contract in league history, and it's only going to get bigger and bigger in years to come.
Are you surprised at the size of some of these coaching deals? I mean, the numbers are amazing to me.
Coaching, these front office deals, it's getting higher and higher. And once Monty Williams signed the deal he did in 2023, that only elevated the market for coaches, and front office executives also are getting big paydays.
Pass to Lowry. Yep, that one goes. Lowry's got his second basket of the night.
Absorbs the bump to get the finish. Lowry determined there inside.
Here's Pritchard. Some changes for Philadelphia. Yabusele, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. And Oubre subbed in for Gordon. Philadelphia leading by 3. And we saw some players banged up down the stretch last season, Shams.
I'm told that there was a focus on maybe allowing some more flexibility in physicality. It definitely upped the intensity some, and I think that's what the fans want. But there are going to be some trade-offs, and that includes free throw rates, that includes game time, and in the long haul, adding some more physicality and adding some more attention to detail defensively and allowing defenders to play more and defend more. That should be good for the game.
Yeah, those were good trends, I would agree. Now, here's Lowry. Peterson grabs the miss. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Springer, good.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
All right, let's dial
And
in.
so Lowry will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Horford, count that one. And the Celtics lead by 1.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Joel Embiid talks about leading his team. He said, I've been guarded so many different ways, I feel like I've seen everything, and I know how to attack everything. For me, it's all about how do I bring everyone along with me. You can't win alone. It's just about playing together and involving everybody. Kevin?
And you've got to involve everybody. All right, D.A., thanks. And a whole new group out on the floor for the Celtics. George is checked in for the 76ers. Tyrese Maxey comes in for Martin. And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime.
I call Maxey for the player of the game.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. And what a treat it was to have Sean stop by. He's definitely become part of the fabric of the NBA.
Yeah, and I'll say this. You won't meet a harder worker in terms of NBA coverage. Shams has amazing dedication to his craft.
Maxey, no good.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
And the Celtics making a change here. Kate is checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Drummond's checked in. Here's White. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Right side, George. That one falls, his second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
I love seeing George be so assertive down low. Certainly doesn't lack confidence. An accomplished score. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Celtics have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Here's George. There's the drive. And George with the stuff.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. 76ers lead by 1. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Here with Nick Nurse. Coach, the efficiency wasn't there in the first half. What adjustments do you need to make?
I thought we got pretty good shots, and if we're not going to score, it makes getting our defense set up difficult. So you got to keep shooting them. Hopefully, start making some of them.
Well, you can't score until you shoot, Coach. Thanks. Back to you.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Halftime show coming at you. Paul George has been electric here so far.
And what he did to those defenders, they're in the locker room right now discussing ways to keep the ball out of his hands.
That may be the only way to stop him because even against doubles, he's been accurate. All right, fellas, let's now take a look at what's to come on the upcoming schedule.
And for that matchup with the Pacers, they'll have the advantage coming in. But it's not like they're infallible. I mean, no one is.
Yeah, on paper, it's a favorable matchup, but the game, last time I checked, is played on hardwood. And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Paul George really making a difference here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
And Greg, you think about what they call float game. Why does that one shot earn a nickname like that?
I mean, it's a badge of respect, right? The floaters, teardrops, whatever you call them, runners, often the finishing touch to an already well-developed offensive arsenal.
Holiday in the backcourt. To his side is White. And in the front court, Brown and Tatum. And it's Porzingis in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Here's George. Following the basket by Jaylen Brown. George against Brown. Abusele can't hit. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. It's a one-point game. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And that one's good. Tatum.
Well, look, Tatum has the length and strength to do damage in there.
And we will have a timeout.
They keep putting Jason Tatum in the game. Who knows? He might play today, I guess. I mean, he's questionable for the game.
Let's go to the 2K leaderboard for the past 10 games. These teams have been fantastic on rebounding. The Celtics second.
What a show of strength in terms of rebounding. I mean, they've really
So when you Google it, it just says that they're unsure if he's listed as questionable. So he actually might be in the game. I guess technically you can play with him.
26th head coach in 76ers franchise history.
And Kevin, known for his creativity and that outside-the-box thinking, I think it's a good fit with this forward-thinking front office.
And the Celtics with possession here after the Sixers pick up 2. Holiday gets the bucket.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Maxey. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Maxey. Embiid sets the pick for Maxey. Holiday with the block.
Well, Holiday is a phenomenal defender. A point guard who can block your shot if you're not careful.
Everything going to plan here to start the third. 80% shooting thus far.
A little under 2.5. Use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Holiday against Maxey. Abusele passes to Maxey. Here's White. He can't get it to go. The 76ers trail by 5. Oubre, no one around him. The shot's good on the assist by George. Oubre's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Horford no up. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Oubre against Holiday. Oubre can't get it to go. For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. White off target with his 3.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Embiid, no good. Embiid with the steal. Physical play by Embiid inside.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength.
Appreciate you, Mike. You should add me on the PS5 if you got a PSN.
It's not just about his individual play.
I need people in the park and in my player in the city. I don't know nobody yet. I just got the game not too long ago.
Now George following Drew Holiday's 3-point attempt, and they take the lead. Maxey's got 9.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded-out game.
Looking to end the run, and the shot falls short this time.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Off target from outside.
Well, and after making just one triple going into the break, he's still looking for his first make from distance here in the second half.
Here's White, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
It's good. Nice touch there from Maxey.
And Maxey's guys encourage him to attack whenever he can because his first step is so explosive.
Fires from way outside. The third quarter comes to a close. Philadelphia ahead. They storm through the end of the quarter on a 9-0 run. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Wow, that was an absolute masterpiece of an assist. He knew exactly when to deliver the ball, and it made for a beautiful score.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. So on the floor for Philadelphia, they've got Martin. Gordon is out there with Lowry. Then it's Joel Embiid, and it's Martin in at the 3. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to just 2 points from the bucket from Tatum.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, this is definitely a close one. Let's see if they have enough in the tank to take the lead here.
Lowry can't get it to go.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Here's Pritchard, now recovering for the 3. A shot by Pritchard, no good. And here's Embiid. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Lowry. And here's Martin. Embiid finds Lowry. That's good, and that's Embiid with the assist.
Let's go.
Yeah, the rare off-ball make from Lowry. We're used to him dictating the offense.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Puts up a 3, and Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Lowry, and Boston with the rebound. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Nice ball movement by Boston. Here's Pritchard. Gordon with the defensive effort. Philadelphia leading by 5. Lowry passes to Martin. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from 14. Here's Embiid. Embiid owns the lane.
And just knows where to go. Embiid positioning himself perfectly.
If you're a betting person, I'd put my money on Philly.
76ers have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Here's Tatum. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Kyle Lowry picks one up there.
Well, you know who their #1 option is when they need a big bucket, and Tatum rarely disappoints.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Yabusele, he's checked in for Kenyon Martin. Paul George comes in for Martin. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Eric Gordon. And Maxey subbed in for Kyle Lowry.
Getting it done at the line as he usually does. And that could be huge in a tight game like this one.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. And we will have a timeout called by Nick Nurse. Clearly,
They keep putting Jason Tatum in the game, and he doesn't look like he's going to be playing today, so we got to get him out the game.
Tillman, he's checked in for Jason Tatum. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He's obviously pretty happy. He said, I know they're not going to take us lightly next time. He knew what the deal was with that underdog role coming into the game.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here is George. Maxey passes to Yabusele. Shot clock at 6. Brown outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
No good on that one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. He doesn't get the second one. The 76ers leading by 4. Outside, Maxey. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's the 3. The offensive rebound. That one, no good. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Here's Maxey. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play.
I forgot Tyrese Maxey is supposed to be player of the game. I should have been cooking with him.
That took a lot of guts.
Celtics trail by 7. Brown the pass to Porzingis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Maxey kicks to George. 1:12 left to play here in the 4th. Boston's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. George missing again. Boston shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. And another miss by Boston. Oubre for 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Oubre's got the lead up to 10 now for Philadelphia.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
It is always a special feeling winning on the road. The degree of difficulty adding to that sense of accomplishment.
Not sure the miracle, Greg, is on hand here tonight for them.
Well, they need one, but gonna play it until the final whistle.
And it's White missing. And so George will bring it up for Philadelphia. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. Nice shot by Yabusele. Here's Brown.
Upset alert.
This one easily. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Paul, a great team effort defensively. So what were your points of emphasis?
You know, we do a great job of helping one another and being in gaps. And, you know, if we're going to get beat, it's going to have to be, you know, beaten by contested shots and the ball being swung. You know, so that's what we have to do. We have to sit down, guard guys, and, you know, make them play on the offensive end as a team.
Well, y'all were real disruptive tonight, man, and it led to the win. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks. So for Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Joel Embiid.